Yo, welcome to the Vegemite here in Vietnam. I'm Jack. This is our first ever episode of Conversational Pace and our first ever video. So please come join me. We're gonna hit 8K, steady pace, and let's get it. Yo, welcome to the Vegemite. This is the first episode of Conversational Pace, where we go for a nice steady run and have a chat, a catch up, talk about life and running. As I've said, we're in Vietnam, where it's raw and loud, and you never know what's going to drive past you on a motorcycle next. But yeah, I'm Jack. I'm a father, husband, in my early 30s, living in Vietnam from the UK. Been here over a year now. And yeah, it's a pretty cool life, so I thought, why not show you guys? I give you a little bit of a background about me, why I started the channel, the name of the channel, for example. The channel's called The Vegemiles. About 2 years ago, I went vegetarian for personal reasons. I found myself losing a decent amount of weight, whereas 115 kilograms before I started going vegetarian. Started reading the back of food packets, being a bit more conscious about what I was putting in my mouth, and yeah, lost maybe 15 kilograms just from lost maybe 15 kilograms just from going veggie. Got lighter, and then thought this is a fantastic chance to start running. I hadn't run in years, so that was about 4 months after going veggie, 4 or 5 months. Started running, so let me see if I can find my first run, but I barely was able to run 2K, but kept persisting, kept getting after it. And this was all in the UK just before I moved to Vietnam. And yeah, I just fell in love with running. So that's the story behind the Vegemiles. Is as a big boy, turned to vegetarian lifestyle, lost some weight, started running, lost a lot more weight. I think by the time I moved to Vietnam, I'd got down to 85 kilograms. So I'd lost 30 kilograms. Wasn't a great runner, still only 6 months into my running to the day when I moved to Vietnam. So, before I tell you a bit more about me, let's tell you what we're currently out training for. So, we are running the Cat Tien Jungle Pass. It's a 70k race, my first 70k race, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. It's on the 17th of May, so we're a few weeks out, and I'm a few weeks into this training block. Today, the goal was 8k, just steady pace. The training plan, I'm a few weeks into this now, with no real rest days. So my rest days are my steady pace days, easy pace days. And I'm waking up in the morning, the feet are a bit sore, the legs are a bit tired. But really a lot of these Monday to Friday runs are just about the consistency, getting up, getting in the miles, or kilometers. And then a couple of long back-to-backs that build up on the weekends. So I thought this was the perfect time to bring you guys along, start the journey, document the rest of this process, and then we'll see if we can make some sort of like race vlog doc thing. Should be cool. Could all be very, very cringe. Saying that, I'm already not really minding running around chatting to you guys. It's a nice way to take my mind off the steps and the motorbikes. But yeah. So, as I mentioned, I'm about 6 months in to running. I finally took the big leap and moved from Bristol, UK to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. And at the time, 6 months into running, I was hitting 5k PBs, 10k PBs, running my first half marathon. Like, I was feeling good. I was seeing lots of progress. I was all high on the newbie running life. And as we moved to Vietnam, one of my friends here, Anh Nhuy, he'd said, "Oh, we're running a 50k. Why don't you come join us? It's in the mountains of Vietnam." To which my ass, who'd never ran any races, the longest I'd ran was 21k, thought, this is a fantastic idea. When is it? It is the first weekend after you arrive. So I moved here. It was hot, the middle of the hot season. And 1 week later I was in the mountains running 50k. And that's where it started. I ran my first race. It was painful. It wasn't pretty. I ran it with some friends from work. It took like 15 hours, I think. And then I was hooked. If I thought the training was fun, the races were extra fun. So I got back, signed up to my next 50k, trained my butt off. Was knocking around about 82, 85 kg. Was feeling strong, feeling some weight training. That second race, let's just say, did not go to plan. I had some problems, especially with the uphills. I had problems getting my heart rate under control and lots of lightheaded and dizziness. I did complete that race in, I think it was 11-ish hours. So I knocked like 3 hours off my time. So that was a great improvement, but not what I wanted. It turns out a few weeks later, I found out from a medical that I had a bit of a heart condition, some severe bradycardia. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, my heart rate is crazy low. They hooked me up to a 24-hour ECG, which said my resting heart rate is like 30 beats a minute. And that kind of threw me a bit, because the doctor said I shouldn't be like training too high intensity for too long, and I'd fallen in love with running ultras. I had also signed up to the Techcombank Ho Chi Minh Marathon, which was 4 days after finding out this news. I ran that race, my first road race. Had some stomach issues this time, but we did it in less than 5 hours. Still not hitting my goal, because I think Strava told me I spent 45 minutes on the toilet. So we would have got close to my goal, was 4 hours 12. We would have been just off it if it wasn't for the toilets. But yeah, after that, I took a break. Had to get my head sorted. My mental health went a bit in the tank, and I put on a load of weight. So I'd got down to about 80, 82, 85 kg. And then over Christmas, and a trip back to the UK, shot back up to 95 kg. And I'm sitting just below that now. So I'm gonna keep talking and rambling. We're 4k in, knocking around a 6:30 to 7 minute pace, which is the goal. So that's us just over 5k now. We're holding that 6:30 to 5 minute pace. Before I carry on with the story, I'll tell you what, this training block, I've been actually trying to do steady, easy runs. And I think I'm really seeing the benefit of it. Before previous races, I'll do longer, faster runs, but less often, maybe like 3-4 a week. Whereas here, we're running every day, and I'm waking up sore, especially around the bridge of my foot is hurting in the mornings. But then we're stretching off, running a nice easy run, and I actually feel okay so far on them. I'm sure there will be more aches and pains that come, but for now, my body seems to be adapting really well to the change of training style, which is cool. I'm liking it. But yeah, back to the story. So, I was feeling very down on myself. I put on some weight. We got to February, and I had to start running. But the tank was back to basic. The runs were hurting, the lungs were hurting. Holy shit, he was tight. And I go, nearly killed me. And then he doesn't wear a helmet. Yeah, the lungs were tight, it was hard. But I had some friends running the very first 50k I'd done again in March. So I thought, right, I'm not ready for a 50. I don't know about the heart, how I'm gonna go ahead with this. So I signed up to the half. Got to run the previous route, but shorter. I thought I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna enjoy it this time. I didn't get to appreciate the route and the scenery the first time. Let's go enjoy this race. So I was doing the half, about 1,000 meters of elevation, thought 4 or 5 hours would be great, just enjoy it. Ended up running it with a friend, doing pretty well, and really controlling my body. Like when I felt my heart spike, I pulled back, and I wasn't there trying to set times and beat PBs. I was there just trying to enjoy the race. And I think I realized then, at the end of that race, when I finished strong and felt great, that I can do these runs. I just have to be smart about it. And so I signed up to the 70k. My furthest race yet, only 400 meters of elevation. So not a big elevation race, just a distance. But again, lovely scenery. The goal is to just plod along and finish it. Which is why my training is mimicking that slower, consistent pace. And I think it really suits me. You can see it's getting busier now. A little bit more hectic. People, cars, bikes everywhere. But yeah, that's how we got to here. And in future episodes, I'll go into more detail about each of the races, maybe a bit more detail about the heart condition, the training plan, things. Vietnam. I'll tell you all about Vietnam, why I love it, all the pros and cons of moving here, the journey from the UK to here, working here. There's loads I can tell you about that on the runs. I'll take you to some cool places. This is just my standard morning route, weekday morning route. Oh, he's coming straight at me. But yeah, I'll take you on loads of cool places, show you some cool runs, and have some fun with it. But this morning was just let's get out, let's try film a video, let's see what happens, and just give a bit of backstory. Because yeah, I am where I am now, and I want to lose that weight again, keep running, but I have to hold myself accountable and not have that slip where I just put on 10k again, 10 kg, because I'm feeling sorry for myself. And I think the best way to hold myself accountable is to publicly put my plans out there and say, I'm gonna do this. Because then I have the fear of failure and embarrassment looming over me, which means I've got to keep getting at it. So that's my plan. I went and bought this camera, strapped it to my chest and thought, screw it. Let's go see what we can do. And if I need to upgrade my gear because the motorbikes are drowning me out, we'll do that. I might have to voice over a bit, but I just want to keep this as raw as possible. And yeah, it'll be a bit of a rambling man, a bit of a rambling run, conversational pace. It's all just good fun. But yeah, my legs are actually feeling really good. This pace has been really easy. I think I'm going to end up doing actually over 8k. We're already on 6. I think I've got about 3k to get home. This says closing in on the end. I'm about to hit 8k. So it'll probably be 8.5k. I think we've held a pretty good pace. Yeah, there's been no aches and pains persisting. The heart rate's been in control. We've not been hit by a car or a motorbike. That's always a plus. Yeah, it's not gone bad. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed speaking to the camera, you guys. It's actually quite a good way to take your mind off things. And yeah, I'm glad I've done this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please, I'm brand new to this, so any likes, any subscriptions, any comments of encouragement or advice or criticism, send them my way. I'm here to learn. I will not claim to be a pro runner or even a good runner. And I'm brand new at this YouTube. So any tips or advice, let me know. If I've inspired you to get up and have a run, even better. Because if I can do it, as a big boy with a heart condition, anyone can do it. So, oh, tight squeeze. But yeah, I'll do a summary breakdown of the run at the end. I just wanted to say, if you have watched this, thank you very much. I hope it wasn't unbearably terrible. Yo, so that is the first run done. It went pretty well. 8.55 kilometers, I'll take that. 56 minutes, so 6:39 pace, so smack bang. The goal, bad hair, looking a mess. Yeah, the goal was 6:30 to 7-minute pace for this 8k. Nice and easy, keeping the heart rate pretty low. Let me check. Sorry. Yeah, average heart rate was 130, max 144, so that was a really chill run. Nice little bit of zone 2 conversational pace, which is the point of the video, right? The conversational pace. Yeah, it was good. My feet are feeling okay. They were sore this morning, I'll admit that. I woke up this morning and the arches of my foot were hurting, but they were no problem on the run. Throbbing a bit now. Knees are good, hamstrings, quads, feeling fine. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very sweaty place to run Vietnam. I am dripping. but that's the same with everyone here. It does not matter how slow you go, you will drip. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Saigon. We've got work to go to, son to take to school. Feeling really positive about this. This was good. And I don't even mind sitting here chatting to the camera. That could have been weird. That could have been very weird, but I'm enjoying it. I don't care about people going past. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this up. We'll get this video out. Yeah, that run felt good. Hot, even though we left at what, 5:30 this morning. We're an hour in and it's starting to get hot, so you can see why you have to run early in Vietnam. But yeah, great first run, great first video. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope it's not been too painful. Video quality, audio quality. I've really enjoyed making it. Let's see about the editing it. If it went well enough that I've posted this video, that's great. So hopefully someone sees this. And yeah, I hope you like the series idea. I really like the series idea. We go for a run, we talk. Today, I gave you a bit of an introduction to me, why I started running, turning veggie, my first few races, a little setback I had for my health, but we're powering through, and why we're here today. And we'll go into more detail on these things as we go through the series in different episodes. But yeah, it has been a pleasure. Please, any advice, leave me it in the comments. If it's running advice, if it's vegetarian advice, I'm always looking for cool ways to eat well here and keep my body fueled for running. Or any questions about what I do, why I'm here. It'd be great to build a bit of a community around this series, I think. So yeah, much love everyone. Take it easy. Have a great day. Stay safe. Keep getting after it.